What's up guys, my name is TechnoTuner and today I'm bringing to you my deck profile for Galaxy Eyes. While this is not a competitive deck profile, this is more of a fun, pure variant that I made just to play with friends. It's been a lot of fun and it has a lot of interesting pathways and techs to get to those rank 8s a lot easier. While Galaxy Eyes has been a powerhouse and a rogue deck for a lot of different years and, well, different formats, I should say, it has been a infamous powerhouse from being able to swing over with 4,500 attack or higher, or being able to set up OTKs like none other. This deck has options to spell negation, monster beatdown, stealing your opponent's monsters, negation if you incorporate the infinity line into it. There's a lot of capability for this deck to really grow and be a more of a menace to the actual format than most people would think. However, given that this deck is more of a pure kind of deck, I just want to note that you can change this at any point you would like to where you can incorporate more hand traps or not. I'm choosing to run these because I feel like running this to more along the lines of honor the actual pure play style for the deck and see how it does without the hand traps. Regardless, I've had a lot of fun with it when I play at different events, such as Scrub League, where really hand traps don't come up from time to time, or the whole thing in which I play it for 0 Point Genesis or something along those lines, where I can make quick and easy edits to drop the points. This deck, while still very powerful, can offer quite a lot. Anyways, guys, let's hop into the main deck, and I'll show you the monsters that I'm playing. All right, of course, for starting us off, I am playing 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing 2 monsters with 2,000 or more attack. During the battle step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect. You can target that opponent's monster, banish both this card from the field and that target. Return those banished monsters to the field at the end of the battle phase. If you banish an Xyz monster, this card gains 500 attack for each material it had when it was banished. So, being able to boost the attack while also ripping Xyz monsters' materials still is very potent today. Up next, of course, I am playing 3 Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon. If you control no monsters, or your opponent controls a monster with attack with 2,000 or more attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, special summon one level 8 light or dark dragon monster from your deck in defense position, except Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon, but negates effects. You can only use this effect of Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect, except for Dragon Xyz monsters, so allowing us to go to our Tachyon line, our Cypher line, or just into the big Photon Galaxy Eyes Dragon for number 62. Up next, of course, I'm playing 3 Galaxy Soldier. You can send 1 other light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. When this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Galaxy Soldier once per turn. While we're not really utilizing the rank 5s in this deck, we're going to be utilizing them for link potential or for ways to summon out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Up next, of course, I'm playing 3 Photon Vanisher. Cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summon from your hand while you control a Photon or Galaxy monster. Cannot attack the turn it is special summon. You can only special summon Photon Vanishers once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand. An Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as a material on the field gains this effect. Banish any monster destroyed by a battle with this card. So, once again, offering up some really good options for materials, but being able to get a free special summon in Search of Galaxy Eyes can help out a lot. Next, of course, I'm playing 2 Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. This card has been an amazing option nonetheless, because if you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is detached from an Xyz monster, to activate that monster's effect, you can take 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand or deck, and either special summon it or attach it to an Xyz monster you control as a material. Then if you activated this effect during the battle phase, double the attack of all number exceeds monsters you control. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon once per turn, making it easier for an OTK, but also turning on some actual effects for certain Exceeds monsters can help out greatly by putting the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon underneath of it. Of course, next I'm playing 2 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal. If a Dragon Exceeds monster declares an attack, attach this card on the field to it as material. You can only use each of the following effects of Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal once per turn. If a Dragon Exceeds monster is on the field, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand to either field. If this card is normal or special summon, the owner of this card adds 1 Tachyon spell or trap from their deck to their hand. Basically making it easier to get more options for spells, but giving you a free level 8 body as well. That is 2000 attack. Up next, of course, we're playing 2 Galaxy Wizard. Once per turn, you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end of this turn. You contribute this card, add 1 Galaxy card from your deck to your hand except Galaxy Wizard. So basically giving you options for adding cards from your deck to your hand, but also giving you a way to get into your rank 8s a little easier as well. Then finally for the one-ofs, we're playing 1 Galaxy Summoner. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard, except Galaxy Summoner. Special summon it in defense position, you can only target 1 other monster you control. It becomes level 4 until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Summoner once per turn. Some good graveyard recursion doesn't hurt and helps with consistency for the deck. Up next, we're playing 1 Tachyon Cloud Dragon. If this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can special summon this card. You can contribute this card, special summon 1 Tachyon monster from your deck or graveyard except Tachyon Cloud Dragon. If you special summon a Dragon Exceeds monster except during the damage step, you can target 1 of them, attach this card to that monster from the graveyard if it was there when the monster was special summoned, or hand even if not as material. You only use each effect of Tachyon Cloud Dragon once per turn. Being able to get additional spells, but also being able to get an additional material can help out greatly. Alright. Up next we have Galaxy Knight. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. When you do, target 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your graveyard. If possible, regardless, this card loses 1000 attack. And if it does, special summon that target. If any in face-up defense position, this attack decrease class until the end phase. Next, we're playing 1 Galaxy Brave. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal 1 Photon monster in your hand, special summon this card, and if you do, its level becomes the level of that Photon monster. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target 1 Galaxy monster in your graveyard. This card's attack and defense become that monster's attack and defense. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Brave once per turn. Another level 8 body that helped greatly as well were these 2. Being able to revive the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and then being able to get an additional body for a free summon. Next up, and finally, we have Photon Emperor. If this card is sent to the graveyard except from the field, while another Photon or Galaxy monster is on your field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. You can only use this effect of Photon Emperor once per turn. After you normal or special summon this card, you can normal summon 1 light monster during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Giving you additional normal summon can help by being able to turn on your Galaxy Sage or Wizard, being able to get you further into your plays, but also giving you an additional body for Exceed summoning. While this card is a great level 8 that gets you graveyard summon ability, it does give you options as well to play around your opponent's hand. Anyways, guys, that's all the monsters I really have. Let's go ahead and hop into spells and traps. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop right into our spells and traps. We're going to go ahead and start off with 3 Photon Sanctuary. Special summon 2 Photon tokens. Thunder, Light, level 4, attack 2000, defense 0 in defense position. These tokens cannot attack or be used as synchro material. You cannot special summon other monsters the turn you activate this card except light monsters. So being able to get 2 tokens that are 2k, but also being able to get 2 monsters on the board for either the summon of a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon or Link can help out greatly. Up next, we're playing 3 Galaxy Expedition. If you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster, special summon level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck in defense position. You can only activate one Galaxy Expedition per turn. So being able to get you directly into your rank 8s a lot faster. It also assists with being able to get you extra bodies to go into link plays or just summonable options for your Galaxy Eyes monsters. Up next, of course, we're playing the 2 Galaxy 100. When this card is activated, you can send one Photon or Galaxy card from your deck to the graveyard. If Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is special summoned to your field except during the damage step, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, then you can apply one of these effects. Banish one monster from it, special summon one number monster from it to your field. You can only use this effect of Galaxy 100 once per turn. You can only activate one Galaxy 100 per turn. Being able to do a little bit of extra deck ripping can help out with further breaking your opponent's board, but making sure that you cannot be outed as well. Up next, we got 2 Hyper Galaxy. Tribute one monster with 2,000 or more attack, except Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and target one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack. Tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only activate one Hyper Galaxy per turn. Basically, another way to out an opponent's monster is to tribute it for this effect. It can help out greatly with board breaking, but also being able to get you into your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon a lot easier. For some one-ups, I'm playing one Galaxy 0. Target one Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard, special summon it in face-up attack position, and equip it with this card. It cannot attack or activate effects. If it would be destroyed during the battle phase, you can destroy this card instead. When this card leaves the field, the equipped monster's attack becomes 0. You can only activate one Galaxy 0 per turn. One Accelerate. If you control no monsters, special summon level 4 or lower Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck, you can only activate one Accelerate per turn. You cannot normal, summon, or set during the turn you activate this card. One Galaxy Trance. Pay 2,000 life points and target one Photon monster in your graveyard. Special summon both it and one Galaxy monster from your deck with the same level, both in defense position. And if you do, each monster's attack becomes 2,000. Also, effects are negated. You can special summon monsters during the turn you activate this card, except you cannot normal summon or special summon monsters during the turn you activate this card, except Photon and Galaxy monsters. Sorry about that. I skipped a line there. Then we got one Numbers Last Hope. This card is always treated as a Galaxy Eyes card. Pay half your life points and target 2 monsters in your graveyard. Special summon both, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, Exceed summon one number Exceed monster using only this effect. Only those 2 monsters. Also for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can only special summon one more time from the extra deck. You can only activate one Numbers Last Hope per turn. Then finally for the last spell, we're playing one Tachyon Spiral Destruction. Tachyon Spiral Destruction is activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of Tachyon Spiral Destruction once per turn. If you control a Galaxy Exceeds monster, destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls whose effects are negated. Target one Tachyon card in your graveyard, except Tachyon Spiral of Destruction, add it to your hand. Target one dragon number monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. Basically being able to give you 3 good effects for one card. The rest of them are basically just revive back a level 8 or 4 or whatever you can, really, to just basically set up more monsters on your board. But being able to get a little bit of initiative and be able to get more monsters on the board to do Exceeds plays, link plays, etc. So it helps out greatly. Now as for the traps I'm playing 2, one of them being Eternal Galaxy. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, target one Exceeds monster you control, special summon from your extra deck, one Photon or Galaxy Exceeds monster that is 4 ranks higher than that target by using that target as material. This is treated as an Exceed summon, transfer its materials to the summon monster. You only activate one Eternal Galaxy per turn. And then we got Tachyon Transmigration. If you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, negate the activations of your opponent's spell and trap cards and monster effects activate before this card in this chain. If you do, shuffle the negated cards on the field into the deck. If you control a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon monster, you can activate this card from your hand. So since I'm playing the Tachyon stuff, this card really does come in handy and it can activate as a hand trap, which is very beneficial. But that's all the spells and traps that I have for you guys. Let's go ahead and hop right into our extra deck. All right, for our extra deck, we're playing 2 Galaxy Eye Soul Flare Dragon. 2 light monsters, including a monster with 2,000 or more attack. If this card is Link Summon, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand during your opponent's main phase. Quick effect. You can discard 1 Photon card and 1 Galaxy card, or 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Then target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon once per turn. Basically, being able to add back cards, but being able to get an interactable pop can really help out in a pinch. Up next, we're playing the 1-star Liege Photon Blast Dragon. 2 level 4 monsters. If this card is Xyz Summon, you can special summon 1 Photon monster from your hand. While this Xyz Summon monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 of your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon that's banished or in your graveyard and special summon it. Being give you a little extra protection, but being able to revive back a banished or Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon that's in your graveyard can help out as well, with either furthering your plays or being able to get interaction. Next, we're playing 2 Galaxy Photon Dragon. 2 level 4 monsters. Other light monsters you control gain 500 attack. You can only use each of the following effects of Galaxy Photon Dragon once per turn. You can detach 1 material from this card, either add 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, or send it to the graveyard. If a light monster or monsters is special summon to your field, except during damage step, you can target 1 of those monsters. Its level becomes 4 or 8 until the end of this turn. Next up, we got 1 number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. 2 level 8 monsters. If this card has a Photon card as a material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord once per turn. When opponent's monster activates its effect, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card and negate that monster effect, and if the detached material was a Galaxy card, destroy that card. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can take 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it to this card as material. So a functional monster negate can really help out. Up next, of course, we're playing the 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. 2 level 8 monsters once per turn. When a spell card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this card as material. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach 1 material from this card, change the attack target to this card, and perform a damage calculation. If another face-up Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control. It gains attack equal to 1 of those destroyed monster's original attack. So, attack boosting, but spell negate works wonders. Then, of course, we're getting into the original number 62 Galaxy Eyes Photon Prime Photon Dragon. If this card battles during damage calculation, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card. Once per battle, this card gains attack equal to the combined ranks of all Xyz monsters currently on the field times 200. During that damage calculation, only if this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while it has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as an Xyz material, you can special summon this card during your second standby phase after the activation and double its attack. Any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is halved unless it has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as an Xyz material. Next, we have Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. 3 level 8 monsters. If this card is Xyz Summon using Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as any of its materials, all other face-up cards on the field have their effects negated. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. Detach all materials from monsters your opponent controls. Then this card gains 500 attack for each. Also, it can attack up to that many times during each battle phase this turn. Then we got number C62, Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, the OTK machine himself. 3 level 8 light monsters. You can also Xyz summon this card by using number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon you control. Transfer its materials to this card. At the start of the battle phase, you can detach 1 material from this card. This card can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. If this card has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as material, it gains these effects. Unaffected by your opponent's monster effects, gains attack equal to the combined levels and ranks of its attached materials times 100. So being able to get stupidly big, but attack 3 times at 4K is really helpful. Then up next, we have the number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. 2 level 8 monsters once per battle phase. At the start of your battle phase, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, negate the effects of all other face-up monsters currently on the field. Also, their attack and defense become their original attack and defense, and if you do any of these during the battle phase, this turn, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Also, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Some more battle shenanigans, but it works really well. Then we have Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. 3 level 8 monsters. This card can also be Xyz summoned by using a Galaxy Eyes Xyz monster you control as material. Except Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Transfer its materials to this card. Once per turn, you can target up to 2 equipped cards. Equip to this card, attach them to this card as material. Once per turn, you can attach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. So being able to get card destruction, but a 4K body is really helpful. Now for the final 3, I am playing 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Monsters you control cannot attack your opponent directly for the rest of his turn except this card. Also, take control of the targeted monster until the end phase. But while this effect is applied, it has its effects negated. Its attack becomes 3000. Also, its name becomes Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. We got Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon. 3 level 9 monsters. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a rank 8 Galaxy Eyes Xyz monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Cannot be used as material for an Xyz summon. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If this Xyz summon card you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, destroyed by an opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon in your graveyard to special summon it. And then finally, the big boy himself, Galaxy Eyes Cypher X Dragon. 2 level 10 monsters once per turn. You can also Xyz Galaxy Eyes Cypher X Dragon by using a Cypher Dragon monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. You can detach 2 materials from this card. Your opponent cannot target light monsters you control with card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn, during your standby phase, you can turn 1 rank 9 or lower Dragon Xyz monster from your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you can special summon that monster from your extra deck by using this card you control as material. This is treated as an Xyz summon. Transfer this card's materials to the summon monster. So being able to make it to where your opponent cannot target your light Xyz monsters helps out greatly. Basically, as you guys have seen, it has a lot of text. But they're all really good cards nonetheless. Being able to get you more protection, beat down, stealing monsters, you have it all. This deck has a lot going for it, and it's getting more support as time goes on because it's a fan favorite anime archetype. Anyways, guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.